It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Texans and the Vikings, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Throughout his career, few have doubted Jameis Winston's ability to throw the football. The concerns, they've always centered around his accuracy and taking care of it. When he makes good decisions on the field, excellent numbers usually result.
Jameis going to look to throw right away. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. The first throw, here's Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. Now Richardson throwing on first down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Well, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Daniels. And a short gain here down to the 22. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Richardson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to throw. Richardson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Daniels. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Richardson. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. Touchdown, Texans. John Mechie, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Point after, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Texans will take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, Richardson. He gets this one to Mechie. And he goes out right around the 39. On 2nd down now, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
to throw is Richardson on 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice game for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Richardson on 1st down. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Off the play fake. Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Off the play fake, Winston. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Here's Winston. Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 1st downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
To the air again with Winston. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Winston. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play.
Tackle back at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Winston to the right side and complete to Jefferson. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Winston now. And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And now out comes Houston. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On first down, Daniels. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Richardson. This is caught. It's Cooks. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks, 56 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston eluding the pressure right. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Cook. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Ball start, offense.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
On third down, Winston. And that will be incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Sets up fourth down.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Number 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Texans first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Daniels.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side. Daniels.
Down at the 35. It'll be second down.
Richardson now off the play fake. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Here's Richardson on third down. He's going to try and go deep again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, Winston. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Winston. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And his throw's going to be
This defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Jameis to throw it. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the red zone now, Winston. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. From 13 yards out, and the Vikings get a bit closer. Extra point from McManus is good, and it makes the score 21-10. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Houston set to take over. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Richardson looking to throw on second down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Richardson got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Daniels. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. But not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now Winston. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Winston. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working off awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
To throw is Richardson from the gun on third down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to have great field position as this is returned just shy of midfield. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This one into the hands of Thielen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They got 29 yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with career touchdown number 75. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Winston to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Daniels. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. Richardson to throw on third down. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
We're talking about moving the sticks and controlling the clock. There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll run on first down. It's Daniels, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, it's Daniels, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Richardson now on third down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. From just shy of midfield, Winston. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Winston. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
On second down now, it's Daniels. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Daniels. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Richardson. Flushed. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A nice little juke. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Vikings ball, first and 10. Adam Thielen and the rest of the Vikings offense, they get set for their next possession. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. On play action, Winston. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing to start the drive. Richardson. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. Back to throw. Richardson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it second down.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And I think really good defenders can snip out those screen passes. Just something that they can feel, something that they can sense about how the quarterback drops back or how the linemen are just a little slow to block the oncoming rushers. He read it perfectly, got in there, and made the play.
Over the middle, complete. That's Jordan. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Daniels. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here's Richardson to throw on second down. He finds his man, complete. That's Daniels. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Daniels. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On 1st down, it's Daniels. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And out now come the Vikings.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Now Richardson looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is incomplete. 3rd and 4. This crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. Operating from the gun. Richardson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Daniels. And some room to work. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And how about the situation that we're in right now? Because this is the 4th quarter. So you know there's some tired legs out there on defense and probably some tired minds as well trying to chase guys around for 4 quarters. But this is where conditioning, athleticism, that separates the good backs from the great backs, and that was an A-plus effort right there.
They start the drive with Cook. Dancing away at the 30, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston forced out to his left. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Winston. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and
They'll throw again. Winston. And that is incomplete.
Winston's pass intended for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. Cook. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 145 yards rushing for him now as he
has been tremendous all game. Throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On second down, it's Daniels. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They run the counter. Daniels. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. To throw is Richardson from the gun on third down. He finds his man complete. That's Daniels. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll try and run for it. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here in